Hey there, this is Ina, Speak Simply Malekish, and this is my channel. And I'll be sharing about spiritual sexuality, relationships, and intimacy one bite at a time. My counseling business thrives on your participation. You're sharing, you're liking, you're subscribing, you're leaving comments. So please do so. And you can contact me from this page. Now let's get started on today's topic, which is the importance of intimacy for health. So I have a few questions for you. What does intimacy mean to you? Is intimacy a part of foreplay? Can you have intimacy fairly soon, or does it take you a while before you can trust or you feel comfortable to actually say, I have intimacy with this person? Oftentimes we think of intimacy as something that we do naked or we do as foreplay with lovemaking, so it has a sexual component. But what about intimacy with your parents, your grandparents, with your children, with friends, with relatives? So there is a component to that intimacy, but I wouldn't call it sexual. I would call it more unconditional loving. Now, I'm saying intimacy is vitally necessary for our health. So when I am feeling intimate, that means I'm trusting. I want you to know me. I'm willing to share with you maybe a success or a failure. The failures are more difficult for us to share. Anything that's a character defect is more difficult. But when we truly have established intimacy with someone, a friend, a lover, it is unconditional, which means my heart is open. It means I trust you. I am willing for you to see me with makeup on or makeup off, when I'm feeling good or when I'm sick and my nose is all red. Most of us don't want to be seen unless we're looking at least halfway decent. Intimacy is something most of us are not willing to establish quickly. But the reality is, when you look into someone's eyes, even if you're meeting them for the first time, that spark can be there. Yes, maybe that is a sexual component, maybe not. But there's something there that either they feel like a friend right from the beginning, or you've known them for a long time. And we might want to establish intimacy with a grain of salt. We don't want to be foolish. And at the same time, if you are trusting yourself, trusting in your spirit inside your body, trusting your gut, there are times when intimacy can happen like that, and it can last a lifetime. Those are the kinds of friends that if you haven't seen them for years and then you see each other, it feels like no time has passed and you take off right from where you left off. So I invite you to consider what level of intimacy you have in your life. Because without intimacy in our life, our health is compromised. Our state of mind is compromised. We feel alone. We feel disconnected. And this is not a good place to be, especially at this time in our country, at this time in the world. So I invite you to bring about more intimacy in your life so you can have health in your heart, body, mind, spirit, and soul. Look at my bio to see the other platforms that I'm on, and thank you for watching this. Blessings.